What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Feathered Libra Tarot, where it is Libra here all the time. And it doesn't matter where Libra is at in your chart. Give me just a sec. Okay. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. We're over 400 subscribers, and we haven't been doing this very long. I'm so excited. Let's keep it growing, yo. We're going to do a what the F, so thank you again for your likes, share, subscribes, your donations. They're already always appreciated. And for scheduling with me, the only way that you can do that is through my website. The links are all in the description, and I hope to see you on my main channel here at Get Feathered. The link is in the description. Very soon. I go live quite a bit. Libras. What do you got going on, Libras? Hold on. Let's see if I can get an idea. Well, you are in the process of manifesting. Fred is saying teamwork, possibly a new relationship. Ooh, maybe going out on some dates. You're in the process of manifesting some awesome stuff. Let's see. Possibly a reuniting for some of you. If you're here during the live, click the thumbs up. Let me know you're here. Come and say hi to me in chat. I love interacting with you. So Libras, let's see what the F is going on with your person. What the F is going on with my Libra's person? Capricorn energy is pretty strong. I'm feeling Capricorn strong. There's Cancer, real strong. Wow. Somebody's energy is moving. All right, let's see. You may have broken up with this person. You may not be in a... There's some instability going on in this connection. Okay? Your person is ready to move their love forward. I don't know if that's towards you or not. We'll see what this moon is. Okay? Possible reconciliation for some of you. Let's see. Let's clarify. What the F is going on with my Libra's persons? Hey, everybody in the shadows. How y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. Could be dealing with a Cancer. I felt strong Capricorn energy. What's up, Joe? Good morning. How you doing, babe? All right, tell me what's under this moon, what this person is hiding, what this person is hiding. Okay. We have Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sag on this now. Okay, some of you may be dealing with a partnership, and the issues, well, I'm telling you, you've been trying to manifest this. You may be going through a divorce, may have gone through a breakup of a long-term commitment, and you're kind of like, I'm not really sure what's happening here. There's not really a lot of communication going on. You're trying to manifest. You are really trying to follow your intuition and trying to manifest some sort of return. Okay, but nothing seems to be moving. Maybe you feel a little bit of feel a little manipulated. You're like, I don't know what to do here. You're trying to manipulate the energy in a positive way. Okay, and you're really kind of overthinking things, maybe a little stressed out about the whole thing. Well, this would not be a surprise to you. If you are going through a divorce, have gone through a divorce or a separation of sorts, and there's been an unhealthy balance in a relationship dynamic for you, I am feeling like this person is holding some resentments. They're quite angry. Some of them, you would know this though, would have, may have a third party. There could have been third party situations which ended the relationship. Don't feel like they're wanting to reconcile. They're definitely not wanting to speak from a heart. They're not wanting to speak from a heart. There wouldn't be a whole bunch of heart-to-heart conversations going on with this person because they're not wanting to invest in this because they're still angry. That's why nothing has been moving. Still a little bit of anger. So I'm dealing with people who were in a long-term commitment, possibly married. The relationship has ended. So if you're not resonating with that, you may be trying to pull the pieces back together, trying to keep it together, and it's just causing some issues within the dynamic, okay? You may not have gone through a formal divorce for some of you, but there is some issues there. This person is telling me I'm not wanting to commit. I'm not wanting to invest in this right now. I'm pissed. This person would be very angry if you were to talk to them. Not really heart-centered, lovey, happy, fluffy bunny conversations going on. Okay, let's just be honest, Libra. And again, for some of you, there could have been a third-party situation involved at some point. All right, so let's find out. That's under the moon. They're angry. They're mad. Let's find out what's, and again, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, and Capricorn. I'm feeling real strong on this, so that may mean something to you. The Chariot, where's their Chariot headed? You're telling me nothing is moving forward. I'm not seeing any action. Well, it's because this person is pissed and not wanting to invest. Okay. So you would be in a marriage with this person or in a standing relationship with this person, long-term commitment with this person. There hasn't been a whole bunch of healing, but there will be communication moving forward. So if this person hasn't been communicating, they will be communicating. They must be in some sort of we'll get there. We'll get there. It looks like there's going to be communication back and forth. There already is. If this person wasn't communicating very much, it's because they're bitter. They're angry. They're holding some anger here. You could still be in a relationship with this person, still be married to this person for some of you. But the commitment still stands for some reason. It's still saying so maybe you had a disagreement, a fight, a breakup, whatever. And there's a possibility to heal this, but that hasn't happened yet. I think they're stalled right now. Let me pull cards on that. But there is going to be communication coming through. There's going to be conversation and communication coming through. Because this person is debating right now. This is what I was wanting to know. This person is debating on whether or not to repair this, to rebuild this. They're really trying right now because you've gone through a lot with this person. This person has been wounded. They're really pissed off and angry. They're wondering whether or not to even rebuild this, to work things out. They're overthinking things too, up in their head quite a bit, round and round, on whether or not to invest or to sever ties with this completely. Okay, some of you it is to finalize a divorce or a breakup, a separation. This person is trying to regain their balance, and I think it's a mental balance. That's what I want to pull cards on. Thanks, Spirit. Let's pull cards from this deck. Why is this Hermit in reverse here? Why is this Hermit in reverse here? Okay. There is mutual love here, but they're stressed out about communicating from the heart space. It's the heart-to-heart communications, the communications that can repair and rebuild relationships on a stronger level, okay? This person is saying, I'm stressed out about the actual conversation here. I'm stressed out about having these conversations. So this person is holding back, maybe seeming extremely overly controlling, maybe very, very stubborn and dominant. But at the forefront of their energy is the money, is the stability of home life, of relationship long term. So they're stressed out about it, okay? But they are very angry. Communication would not be coming from, or has not been coming from, a place of love and compassion. Let's just put it that way. And this person it's almost as if they're so angry that they just can't, they can't speak from the heart. Because they're so angry. Whatever has happened here. Boy, let me tell you. All right, let's see what's going on, Libra. The Hermit in reverse again. They're not wanting to see that this can be healed. They're very defensive or guarded. And they feel justified in their defensiveness or their blocking of their heart space, okay? So whatever has happened here, whether they're third parties or a lot of arguments, disagreements, whatever, this has been going on for quite some time. You're trying to put the pieces back together or to pull things back together. And this person's not seeing that this can actually be healed, okay? There would need to be a deeper mutual conversation, a healing conversation that regenerates this connection. So what I'm seeing here is some of you, this person is not seeing that there is a possible healing that could happen here. And they're moving forward or moving away from this connection. Because they're not capable of communicating from a heart. So they are capable. They're just stressed out or aren't or too angry to actually have the heart-to-heart conversations. They're blocked. There may be blocked communication, breakup, maybe divorce. And I feel like this person feels justified in this. They may be feeling very cold to you. Their communication would be very cold and distant. Okay? They feel justified in this. And in a way, as strange as this sounds, in a way, it's almost as if this person or these persons, some of them may have blocked your communication totally. You're not talking to this person. There wouldn't be much communication, if any. Some of you will be getting communication from this person. It's going to be different for each one of you. But it's almost as if this person is trying to avoid any more arguments. Okay? They're trying to avoid conversations because they're so angry and they don't feel like there is anything that can be repaired here. What is this Ace of Pentacles? They may be more focused on their finances right now, more on their money. And some of them are ready to go in a different direction. Okay? Not returning to the past. So, this would be, again, we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag on this. This would have been an on again, off again thing. Some of you, a lot of arguments, a lot of disagreements, a lot of who's got to be the winner. don't care what is said. And I feel like you're just trying to stand your ground here and hold things together for most of the Libras that are resonating with this, okay? Where is this headed? Okay. This person has some fears in regards to coming out of the dark. Yeah. It's almost as if they fear, some of them fear that the love isn't being returned, that you don't feel the same way. Some of them feel like it's just too much of a struggle. It's too much of an argument. We argue too much. Struggle bus, arguments, disagreements. If we get back together, it would just be another argument. So you have, in a way, they're holding on, but they're also blocking you at the same time. Does that make sense? There's a, you may have gone through a lot of arguments and disagreements. We usually do in long-term commitments and marriages, right? It's how you respond and react and work things out as a team that matters most. This person isn't showing me that they want to work as a team. I don't know how much y'all have gone through. I don't know how many arguments you've had, but the fear is that the emotions won't be returned, that things wouldn't improve. Maybe we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, that things wouldn't improve. If we were to get back together, it would just be another argument. Okay. And that's why a lot of them feel like stressed out about the actual conversation, the face-to-face conversations. They're trying to avoid a disagreement. What is your 8 of Wands here? What is your 8 of Wands here for this person's energy? Okay. For a lot of you, this person is going to be moving on to a new beginning. All right. And for some of you, for a select few of you, it is possible to rebuild this 10 of Pentacles. Okay. And I'll look at this in 2 different ways. Even though they're okay. First of all, some of you, they're not feeling very hopeful. And some of you, they are kind of hiding in the shadows. The ones that are ghosting you, there's no communication. They're hiding in the shadows. They may even be watching your social media or something. And, they're kind of letting this end, letting this star fade away, and they're starting something new. Okay. What's up, Kim? Somewhere else. And a lot of them are focused on their finances, rebuilding their finances, moving to a different location, that kind of thing. There are some of you, a select few of you, that is possible to rekindle this with this person because you've been in a long-term commitment. It is possible to rebuild. But for some reason, I'm feeling that money is an issue here for some of you in your commitments. Maybe causing problems paying bills. I don't know what's going on. You would know. But this person, it is possible they're losing hope that this could start over, start again. But it is possible to rebuild. Okay? Or to begin anew, begin again, to start over with this 10 of Pentacles. Person you've been with for quite some time. Shared bank accounts, the whole 9. Kids and all that stuff. Okay? And then and then there are others where this person is going off on their own. Okay. Let's see if we can get you a little clarity moving forward. Because some of you are dealing with a toxic individual. Some of you are. Not all of you. But there are a few of you where this person may have some sexual addictions, some limiting beliefs, some obsessive overthinking. They may have drugs and alcohol. You know, they have addictions, drugs and alcohol and porn and sex and all that stuff. Okay. So your advice is to not be overgiving. Don't be overly giving to this person. Don't try and, if there is a gap between you and this person, if there is a distance between you and this person, don't try and be overly generous to this person and overly giving to this person. It needs to flow and it needs to work out in its own way. You cannot you can't give gifts. You can't force this person to come back. You can't chase them. You can't make them make this work with you. They have to be willing to have this conversation on a deeper, heart-centered, heart-healing level with you. Okay? They would need to be willing to come out of the shadows and to admit to or to clarify things for you, whatever it is. So for you, don't deny yourself a new experience. And that could be a new job. That could be a new relationship, new partnerships, new projects, don't allow this, whatever's going on, to affect your enthusiasm for life, your courage or your confidence. Okay. Don't let it break you. But don't be overly giving to this person either, and don't deny yourself new experiences for joy and happiness, because sometimes we can get locked into this where, yes, shit's going down the tubes. Tower moments have happened, breakups have happened, but if you're sitting there trying to wait on somebody to work things out, you may wait forever. Let's be honest. Some of you may wait 6 months to a year. Some of you it may be 5 years. Some of you may be waiting forever for somebody to return. Be honest with yourself. Don't deny yourself new experiences because somebody decided that they were ready to move away, that they were ready to get a divorce, or there was a breakup here and you've moved or separated. Okay? Because that holds you back from don't let it break your confidence. Don't try and overgive to this person to win them back. Be you. Try and have fun in life. Try and experience, maybe new hobbies, new friendships, things like that. Things that are going to bring you joy, that are going to uplift your energy while you're trying to sort this out with your person. Don't allow it to break your confidence more than anything. Okay? And for others of you, don't deny yourself new experiences. While, if this has gone down and your person has moved in a different direction, let them move. It's redirection. Then that means there's something better for you to come. Okay? Because there has been betrayals here for some of you. There has been toxic connections here for some of you. The devil's out here. The moon's out here twice. So, you know your situations, you know what you're going through, you know how you feel, and you know where your person is headed. Most of you, your person is headed in a different direction. And you haven't been communicating. There hasn't been communication. Not much, if any, but most of you have been ghosted after this breakup or after this divorce, whatever it was, and you haven't been communicating. And there were third parties involved. And this person or these persons, there was some toxic behaviors involved in a lot of this. Betrayals, lies, deception. They're moving on. So, for instance, an example. Oh, I love you, Kim. Kim says you make my day better. Oh, I love you. That was sweet. I didn't even see that before. I just saw your name. For instance, you're dating somebody long term, you're living together, and y'all break up because you find out that this person is dating somebody else. Or whatever. Very similar, they're dating somebody else. Okay. Well, that ends because you have boundaries. And this person ghosts you because you kicked them out because they had a third party. and they're moving on in a different direction just to do the same shit again. Okay? That's kind of the energy or an example of what I'm really feeling coming through this. So there's a lot of you that dealt with pretty toxic connections. I mean, you're talking about arguments, disagreements, a lot of on again, off again, a lot of struggles. Some of you may be married. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Taurus, an Aquarius, strong Cancer, strong Sag, strong Capricorn. I knew Capricorn would come out here. I knew it. Strong Virgo. Pisces is out here too. I never tell you, I tell you never to wait for somebody. If somebody has moved on and they have ghosted you, excuse me for a sec. Okay. Who that was calling me. If somebody has ghosted you and moved on, and you know that there was toxicity, you know, at a certain point, what am I trying to say here, Fred? Help me get the words together. Okay. Some of you try to hold on so tightly to somebody because you love them and you don't want them to leave. But at a certain point, when somebody is trying to leave, we got to let them go. That's the adult thing to do. That's the mature thing to do. Why? Because it's free will. It's free will. If otherwise, it's entrapment, right? You're trying to keep somebody where they don't want to be. That's not going to be healthy. So if somebody wants to leave, if somebody wants to go and share their love and their sex with somebody else, let them go. You don't have to be a part of it. You don't have to be party to it. You could put up healthy boundaries. But sometimes we hold on so tightly to those connections because we are afraid that there's nobody else out there. Nobody else will love us. So, is it obsession? Is it fear? What is it that holds us together or binds us together? Because I'm not seeing a whole bunch of cups here. I'm seeing that they're taking their cup into the future, somewhere away from you, and not returning to the past. What's up, Harley girl? Welcome back, babe. Hey, Glendine. Yep, this is this is really more for, I mean, you could have been living together with this person in a long-term relationship, a partnership with this person and building something, but I'm really feeling more of toxic third parties energy. You may have found out and this person ghosted you because you found out. But this is really the energy that I'm feeling coming off of this. But there are some of you that are dealing with different situations, but there were betrayals. There were lies. There could have possibly been third parties. And this person is ready to run. They're ready to run in that direction, which is the future, away from you, not returning to the past. I mean, do not let yourself overgive to people. Do not wait for people that are not efforting for you. Because if somebody wants to go and experience life and go and enjoy other relationships, let them go. There will be more and there will be better for you. But that is the main energy that Spirit is saying. Don't hold your back from new experiences. Don't hold yourself back from new experiences, and don't try and persuade this person or overgive to this person to stay or to come back. What will be, will be. Set them free. If they need to go experience life for a while and they return in the future, hey, cool. If you're there, you're there. And if you're off living your dream life, so be it. That all depends on you. There is not just one person in this life for you. There's millions and millions of people out here, and the universe will not leave a void. But a lot of times we try and hold on to something that is not being healed, that somebody is not willing to heal. They're not willing to communicate. They're not willing to communicate from a heart center. They're not willing to cooperate with us. Some people And what I'm seeing here, some of you may have dealt with somebody who wasn't genuine. This is only a select few of you, but some of you may have been dealing with somebody that was actually not willing to blend the cups with you from the beginning. They just wanted the sex. They wanted the partnership. Let's live. Let's play house. The thought of it was intriguing. It may have even in the 3D looked like it was a relationship, living together, playing house. But there was no actual love shared or blended, because they were underneath it all very angry and bitter from the beginning. Maybe from past relationships. Maybe they were burned before in relationships. Don't allow somebody else to hold you back from new experiences and new love, because that's what the universe is saying. Okay? If the universe says it, I'm going to listen. And you could be dealing with, you could be over here trying to overgive and hold things together all you want to, but what's going to happen is going to happen. It's going to close out. You need to close out a cycle. Okay? You got a lesson to learn in this. Some of you, it was a karmic lesson that needed to be learned. You know, I have a lot of people that I counsel and that are clients on a regular basis. A lot of readings come through where people hold on to people for way too long. Fred wanted me to say, here's a little preaching moment for you today. You don't have to struggle. The struggle is all yours. That 10 wands, it's up to you on whether or not you go all in with something or whether or not you put down the sticks. Okay? The fight, the struggle, the hassle, the overwhelmment is all yours. And if you want to continue to fight and struggle and be overwhelmed by trying to hold something together that is clearly going in a different direction, for the majority of you, you go ahead. But you're going to get exhausted. What are you going to miss out on while you're sitting here waiting and wondering and worrying about whether or not somebody's going to come back to you? How long has it been? How long has this relationship been over? How long have they been ghosting you? Some of you quite some time. Maybe it's time to close down that chapter and learn that lesson so that you don't repeat these cycles again. The World card is on this. It's time to level up, babies. Why are you holding on so tightly? Are you afraid that there's not something else coming? Are you afraid the universe is going to leave you stranded? Because if you're thinking that, you're going to get that. If you are more excited about the future and saying, hey, this is redirection. It's my protection. Redirection is my best option. When somebody leaves my path, and they're not willing to cooperate, I can't force them to change. I can't force them to make a decision. I can't make this happen. It either happens effortlessly and easily or not at all. Because if you keep trying and you keep struggling, it's going to cause more resistance, and it's going to keep causing more struggle and more resistance. You understand? Some of you may just need to take your space for a while. Go enjoy some new hobbies, get some new passions, go enjoy life for a while, and not focus on this person. Maybe even accept the offer to date other people. Go out and have fun, even if it's with your friends and family. Because you're overwhelmed, you're stressing yourself out, and you're not putting up strong boundaries. You're not making wise decisions like an emperor would. You're not standing within your power because a lot of you are still holding on to a person that has left the building. They left. They moved on, or they're trying to. If a person is not willing to reconcile, face-to-face communication, heart-to-heart communications, you can't force it. You can't force that fit and that struggle becomes yours because you're trying to force it, and it's not going to happen. Some of you, this may have already happened. Some of you, it may be happening now. Some of you in the future. So universe says it's time for you to take back control because you're overwhelmed. Why are you still holding on to this person that's not holding on to you? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sag, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. A lot of Cancer in this. Aries, Taurus, Aries, Aquarius, strong Aquarius, Cancer, Sag again, strong Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, strong Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. These readings are meant to benefit you, even for cross watchers. If somebody has left you, cross watchers, these messages hit you harder. They hit you harder because you may be the one in the wrong. Not at the wrong, but you may be the one that needed the message the most. Okay? I just try and give you the guidance. I'm the messenger. I navigate you through what's going on. This may or may not be your reading, but if it resonated, maybe you got a message from Spirit, and that message hopefully was, don't allow somebody else's decisions to break your confidence and enthusiasm for life and for new things. Yes, there's new love coming. There's new love out there. And there is passion and desire and happiness out there with someone else, with other people. But most of it has to come from within. You have to be willing to see that there are other opportunities out there. And it's time to enjoy life again. For those of you that have been waiting for somebody to return, I think the cycle needs to close and the lesson needs to be learned so that you don't repeat this cycle, so you don't sit around and wait for somebody that's not going to return. They've moved their energy away. They've possibly ghosted you, and there was already toxic. It was already toxic. Arguing, fighting, disagreements. You want to deal with that? You want to go around in that again? You're already telling me I'm tired. I think they were too. And some of them from the beginning, some of y'all were dealing with people that just weren't interested in love. They just wanted to play house. They weren't interested in love. That's a very select few, but you might have been dealing with somebody who was very toxic, who had some toxic tendencies or some addictions, and they just needed a place to stay or something. That's horrible to say, but the devil came out on that. Queen of Wands reversed. Y'all know who you're dealing with. Don't deny it anymore. It's time for you to truly see and follow your intuition, because a lot of you haven't been. What is your inner guidance telling you to do? Some of y'all need to go start to date. Go get back out there in that date, and don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You won't run into those people again. If you learned a lesson this time, you won't run into those kind of people again. All right? Them's the words, them's the messages. I love you all. Thank you for showing up, hanging out. I will be live very soon on my main channel at Get Feathered here on YouTube. The link is in the description. Until next time, namaste.